As lay religious, brothers and sisters are called to commit themselves as living witnesses to a consecrated life. In my own life, I have to acknowledge the influence of the Sisters of Holy Cross, who at a young age helped shape and inform my understanding of how religious men and women serve God's people. When I reflect upon my own vocation, I often call to mind the sisters, who I observed not just as hardworking, competent teachers, but joyful witnesses of the church in all they did and in all their personal interactions. Before I became a Holy Cross brother, I taught at a boarding school run by the brothers. That experience and exposure is what drew me into the life and ministry of the congregation, and especially the ministry of the brothers in the church. Living and working alongside these men allowed me to witness their dedication to educating the total person, the mind, the body, and the heart. This experience had a profound effect upon me. I learned from their example and began to understand the significant impact the brothers had on the students, faculty, and staff. What impressed me was not their mastery of the subject matter they taught in the classroom, but the way in which they interacted and took a real interest in the lives of the people around them. It was the relationships they formed that had a lasting impact. I'm currently the superior and director for St. Joseph House, which is a formation house on the campus of Holy Cross College. Living in a community with young men, discerning their own call to serve the church, is a daily reminder of my own vocation. In a very real sense, I see the impact I can make in making God known, loved, and served. This public witness as a brother allows me the freedom to respond to those in need. I also experience my role as a brother as helping the laity to find practical and prayerful ways to live their faith and navigate as Christians in a secular world that often doesn't understand or misunderstands the vowed life. I said my vows publicly, not privately. This public model of Christian commitment invites others to model Christian living in their own lives. I can describe and explain the life of a brother, but the real witness as a vowed religious is in the everyday living out of my vocation, which speaks volumes to the people around me. The Vatican document titled Identity and Mission of the Religious Brother in the Church states our role very clearly. The religious brother, living in lay state through a special consecration, is witness to the value of a common priesthood received in baptism and confirmation. For me, living a vowed life as a lay brother allows me to serve others while bringing hope to a broken world. This is how I serve the church.